Well, it was a fiery meeting in the Slater-Marietta community tonight. DOT has proposed a road project to add a bicycle lane along Highway 276 and to cut the number of lanes for drivers, and people, well, they're not real happy about it. It was a packed house at the Slater Hall Community Center with a lot of people yelling, and as you can imagine, they were fired up over that bike lane.
Oh, you could hear some of that chatter in that background too. Fox Carolina's Jarvis Robertson was at that meeting tonight. He's live from Highway 276. And Jarvis, why are they so heated about this?
Yeah, Cody and Victoria, you could ask anyone there that was at that meeting. Most people will tell you they do not want to see that bicycle lane come here to Highway 276. Now, again, they did have a chance to meet with the engineer from SCDOT. He also mentioned tonight there was a speed test done or a survey done here in the area, which revealed right here along Highway 276, if they were to do that road configuration project, it actually would not impact the flow of traffic here. But according to this sign from a lot of the people here in the area, they don't want it to happen.
Some bike lanes or multi-use paths.
SCDOT stopped by the Slater Hall Community Center to hear feedback on a proposed street configuration project along Highway 276. Now, this would take the current existing 4 lanes down to 2 lanes and an optional turning lane and a bicycle lane. But that's not exactly what everyone in this area wants to see done.
But you have to understand, you're talking about bringing stuff into an area that we don't need in this area.
We don't want a bike lane.
The traffic engineer did say this area would see resurfacing, which some people were happy about, but the full configuration project just doesn't sit well with them.
We have a lot of farmland. We have traffic galore. We have a lot of 18-wheelers that come off 11 and come down 276. School traffic alone is enough that we do not need anything being blocked up anymore.
Karen Bratcher has lived in this area for decades. She says for the last few years, she submitted requests to SCDOT for repaving along 276.
From 1500 Gear Highway, which is Ingalls, all the way through to the end of Marietta.
Because the road is so bumpy in certain spots, she tells me she's had to spend more money on auto repairs.
The struts, that's like $800 right there.
And on the other side,
I frequent this area.
Mary McGowan doesn't live in the area. She feels the bigger issue is how the community can develop to fit everyone's needs.
A community dealing with some really big changes and how we come to share this space and what kind of community we want to create.
Now, SCDOT says their public comment session regarding this road configuration project will be open for another 2 weeks. As far as that resurfacing project goes, the engineer did say tonight that a contract will bid out in January 2022. We're live here in Greenville County tonight. I'm Jarvis Robertson, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.